Hey there guys, welcome to my walkthrough of the AQA November 2017 Higher GCSE Maths Paper 3. So you can get every AQA Higher GCSE Maths past paper walkthrough in my playlist down below in the description. I'll also put useful bits and bobs to help with your GCSE Maths revision in general, as well as topic playlists and videos to help with this paper. Let's do this. Okay, question 1 wants us to circle the inequality shown by the diagram. So, hollow circles mean a strict inequality, filled in circles mean an or equal to inequality. So we can see x is strictly greater than minus 4. And then over here, we can see that x is less than or equal to 5. So as a single inequality, that is this guy. Okay, question 2. Y is 100% more than x. We want to circle the ratio x to y. So let's just say that x is 1. Then if y is 100% more than x, y is 1, add another 1, which is 2. So x to y is 1 to 2. Y is double x. Okay, question 3. The first 4 terms of a sequence are minus 10, minus 8, minus 6, minus 4. We want to circle the nth term for the expression, for the sequence, sorry. So, we're going up in 2's. So it's something to do with 2n. Now, n is the term number, so if we set n equal to 1, we would be comparing it to minus 10. So 2 times 1 is 2. To get down to minus 10, we would need to subtract 12. So it's 2n minus 12. Okay, question 4. Circle the equation of the line that is parallel to the x-axis. So, if we just draw some axes, lines parallel to the x-axis are going to be going across like that. So that's going to be a line in the form of y is equal to just a number, nothing to do with x. So, it's going to be y is minus 5. Okay, question 5 wants us to multiply out and simplify x minus 8 squared. So, very common mistake here, we would get x squared add 64, which isn't right. So, x minus 8 squared means x minus 8 times x minus 8. So, we're going to get x squared minus 8x minus 8x add 64, which is going to give us x squared minus 16x add 64. Cool. Okay, question 6. Wants us to show that 268 can be written as the sum of a power of 3 and a square number. So, sum means to add together. A power of 3 means 3 to a certain power, and a square number means a square number. So, let's start with some powers of 3. So, 3 to the power 1 is 3. Now, what we're going to be looking for is 268 minus a power of 3, which leaves us with a square number. So, 268 minus 3 is 265, which isn't a square number. Remember, you can always use your calculator to check. 3 squared is 9. 268 minus 9 is 259, not a square number. 3 cubed is 27. 268 minus 27 is 241, not a square number. 3 to the power 4 is 81. 268 minus 81 is that's going to be 187, which is not a square number. 3 to the power 5 is 243. 268 minus 243 gives us 25, which is a square number. So, 268 can be written as 3 to the power of 5 add 25. A power of 3 add a square number. Okay, question 7. Here is some information about the time taken by 40 people to fill in a form. We are asked in which class interval is the median. So the median is the middle value. Now if we half 40, we get 20. Now the actual median would be the mean between the 20th and 21st piece of data. All that we need to do here though is find the interval which the 20 and 21st piece of data would be in. So, going in from the top, there are 3 in the first interval, so clearly no in there. Then if we add 9, we get 12, so still not in there. Then if we add 11, we get 23. So, this is our guy. Cool. Okay, question 8, we have missing angles in a parallelogram. So, we got a parallelogram ABCD. We are told that AB is equal to BP. So that's those 2 lines here. Now our mission is to work out the size of angle X over here. Okay, so these sort of questions cause a lot of problems. The aim of the game is to fill in any blanks that we can and hope it leads us to glory. So, we know these two sides over here are the same length. That means that ABP is an isosceles triangle. So that means that we know this angle here is equal to 51 degrees. Now, what do we know next? Well, we know angles inside of a triangle add up to 180. So, we know this angle down here is going to be 180 take 2 lots of 51. So, 2 times 51 is 102. 180 minus 102 is 78. So, this angle down here is 78 degrees. Now, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. So if this chap down here is 78, this chap up here is also 78. Okay, so what else can we do? Well, we can now work out the sum of these two opposite angles. Angles in a parallelogram have to add up to 360. So if we do 78 add 78, we get 156. Now if we do 360 minus 156, we get 204. Now that means that these two other angles, so all of this and all of this added together total 204. So if we divide 204 by 2, so 204 divided by 2 is 102. We then know that this whole angle up here is 102, and sorry about my phone, this whole angle down here is 102. Now that tells us then, added together, 4x is equal to 102. So x is 102 divided by 4, which is going to give us 25.5. Cool. Okay, question 9a, we have a little bit of physics and mechanics. We want to rearrange v equals u at at to make t the subject. So that means to get t on its own. So, first up, move anything that is not attached to t. So, u. So subtract u from both sides. Then we get v minus u is equal to at. And then we need to get rid of the a. So at means a times t. So we're going to divide through by a. So v minus u over A is equal to 2. Done. Okay, then part B, bit of a weird one. Wants us to complete a table with consistent metric units. So, distance is given in meters, time is given in seconds, so we need to fill in speed. Now speed is distance over time, so here that's going to be meters per second. And then acceleration, bit of a weird one. Remember, acceleration is meters per second squared. Cool. Okay, question 10, a little bit hard to do exactly on a tablet, but we want to construct the locus of all the points that are the same distance from point A and point B. So, I'll walk through it. So what we need to do is with your compass, put the point of it on A and open it up so that the pencil is obviously quite far over the midpoint between A and B. Then you want to draw an arc, make it quite big. So then that's then what we do is we, without changing the size of the compass, put the point on B and draw another arc over to the left, and what we're interested in is the 2 points where these arcs meet. So as we have here, and then what we do is we join up those 2 points with a straight line. So that line is the locus of all points that are the same distance from A and B. Obviously mine's not completely accurate, but hopefully you get the gist. Okay, question 11, part A, for 4 marks, wants us to complete a frequency tree. So, 42 men and 38 women visit a restaurant. So, straight away, let's see what we can do down here. So, we know that in total then, we have 42 men and 38 women. So, 42 and 38 is a number like 80. So the first number that we want to put in is in here. This thing gets split up into people that have a voucher and don't have a voucher. So we're putting 80. So we're putting 80 in there. Good times. Right. Okay. 44 of these people have a voucher. Okay, next up. So, voucher, yes, 44. That means then that people without a voucher are going to be 80 minus 44, which is 36. Okay, then we're told 3 times as many men as women do not have a voucher. So, 3 times as many men as women do not have a voucher. So the people that do not have a voucher altogether is 36. Now if we think of this as a ratio, 3 times as many men as women do not have a voucher. So that means the ratio men to women is 3 to 1. So now we want to split 36 in the ratio 3 to 1. So 3 and 1 is 4. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And then we multiply each of the numbers by 9, so we get 27 to 9. So 27 men do not have a voucher, 9 women do not have a voucher. Okay, so now then, we know there are 42 men in total, so that means there are going to be 42 minus 27 men that do have a voucher. So that is 42 minus 27 is 15. Then we know in here there's 44 people altogether, so that means there are 29 women with a voucher. Just make sure that adds up. So 9 out of 29 does give us 38 women. Good times. Okay, then part B. A voucher takes 15% off of the bill. After using the voucher, the bill for a meal is £27.20. How much was the bill before using the voucher? Okay, so this is reverse percentages. So I'll put my reverse percentages stuff down below. So the cost of the bill was 100% the cost of the bill. The voucher takes off 15%. That leaves us with 85%. So we know 85% of the bill is 27.20. Now, what we need to do is a division and then a multiplication to get 100%. So probably the easiest way is to get 1%. So we're dividing by 85. So 27.20 divided by 85 is, bear with me, 32p. So £0.32. Then to get 100%, we multiply by 100. So we're going to get £32. Cool. Okay, question 12. The distance by road from Newport to London is 140 miles. Straight away, I'm going to write that down. Distance is 140 miles. Okay, Tom travels by coach from Newport to London. The coach leaves Newport at 1:30 p.m. He assumes the coach will travel at an average speed of 50 miles per hour. Use this assumption to work out the arrival time in London. Okay, so speed is going to be 50 miles per hour. Now, we know that speed is distance over time. Now, the two things that we know are speed and distance. We want time. So if we multiply through by t, st is equal to d, and then if we divide through by s, we get t is distance divided by speed. So here, t is 140 divided by 50, which is going to give us 2.8. Now that's 2.8 hours. Now we need to turn that 0.8 of an hour into minutes. So 0.8 times 60, because there's 60 minutes in an hour, is 48 minutes. So the time taken is 2 hours 48 minutes. Now we're going to leave Newport at 1:30. So 2 hours after 1:30 is 3:30. That's so 1:30. 2 hours later is 3:30. And then we go up by 30 minutes. That's going to take us to 4 p.m. And then we got another 18 minutes. So that's going to take us to 4:18 p.m. So that's our answer. Cool. And part B says, in fact, the coach has a lower average speed. How does this affect the answer, or the arrival time? Sorry. So if we're going slower, means a greater journey time and later arrival. Cool. Okay, question 13 for 3 marks. We are drawing a box plot. So we got some information about the length of time cars stay in a car park. Really exciting stuff, as always. And we want to draw a box plot. Okay, so our shortest time was 30 minutes. So we got hours along the bottom. So 30 minutes is half an hour. So that's going to go there. Use a ruler and the real thing. Longest time, 12 hours. So that's going to go here. Now we know that our lower quartile was 2 hours. So that's here. So we can draw our whisker. We know the interquartile range was 3 hours. Now, interquartile range is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So we can add lower quartile and get interquartile range, add lower quartile is equal to the upper quartile. So the upper quartile is 3 and 2 is 5. Cool. So there's our upper quartile, and then we know that we can draw our whisker. And then our median was 4 hours. So now we just need to draw the box. Cool. There is our box plot. Okay, question 14, we have Venn diagrams and forming and solving an equation. So in the Venn diagram, now the little squiggle thing is the Greek letter epsilon. All that it means is this is our whole set of stuff. So our set here is 31 students in a class. C is the number of students or the students who have a cat. D is the students who have a dog. Part A says one student from the class is picked at random. Work out the probability that the student has a dog. Okay, so there is a catch. We have x's inside of the Venn diagram. So what we need to do is work out the value of x. So we know that altogether there are 31 people in this Venn diagram. So we know that all the numbers in all the different sections have to add up to 31. So we got 6 add 5 is 11. So we got 11 add 2x add x add 2 has to be 31. So we've got 3x add 13 is equal to 31. Take away the 13, we get 3x is 18. Divide by 3, we get x is 6. So now we know there are 12 people in there, and on the outside there are 8 people. Okay, so one student is chosen at random. Work out the probability that the student has a dog. So the total number that have a dog are 5. So those 5 people have a dog and a cat. And then we've also got 12 people that only have a dog. So 5 add 12 is 17. And that is out of the total number in the class. 17 out of 31. Part B says one of the students who has a cat is picked at random. Work out the probability that this student has a dog. So now our set is just the people who have a cat. Now, there are 6 add 5 people who have a cat, so there are 11 people. 5 of those 11 people also have a dog, so it's 5 over 11. In question 15, answer to circle the highest common factor of 6xy squared and 4x cubed y. So, highest common factor then. So we got 3 different parts to each of these. We got a normal number, we got an x, and we've got a y part. So, just work left to right. So, what's the highest common factor between 6 and 4? It's 2. What's the highest common factor between x and x cubed? It's x. And then between y squared and y it's y. So the highest common factor is 2xy. Okay, then 16, we got functions, so I got loads of stuff on functions. Check out my playlist down below. So f of x is x squared minus x cubed. Circle the value of f of minus 3. So f of minus 3 means that we are putting in minus 3 as x into f of x. So we get minus 3 all squared minus 3 cubed. Now minus 3 squared is positive 9, and we're going to get minus 3 cubed is minus 27. So we got 9 minus 27, which is 9 add 27, which is 36. Cool. Okay, next up, at a football match, the number of men to the number of women to the number of children is 13 to 5 to 7. There are 4,152 more men than women. Work out the number of children. Okay, so what we need to do, first of all, let's just focus on the men and women part of the ratio. So it's 13 to 5. Now, what this means is, every time 13 men walk into the game, 5 women walk in. So with each part of this ratio, there are 8 more men. Now, we know in total there are 4,152 more men than there are women. So what that allows us to do is work out how many lots of this ratio there are at the game. So we're going to do 4,152 divided by 8. Now that's going to be, let's just do bus stop quickly, 4152 divided by 8, 8 and 4, nope, carry the 4, 8 and 41, 5 times, carry the 1, 8 and 15 once, carry the 7, 8 and 72 are 9. So that tells us there are 519 lots of this ratio. So 519 lots of 13 men, 519 lots of 5 women, most importantly though, 519 lots of 7 children. So 519 times 7 is going to be 3,570, 3,570 and 63, 3,633 children. Cool. Okay, question 8 wants us to expand and simplify 3x squared add 2 times 2x add 5 minus 6x times x squared minus 3. Good times. Okay, so with a question like this, just do it bit by bit. So let's expand 3x squared add 2 times 2x add 5. Okay, so I'm going to use a table because I think it's a nice method for you guys to use. So let's put 3x squared add 2 across the top and 2x add 5 down the side. Okay, so 2x times 3x squared is 6x cubed. 2x times 2 is 4x. 5 times 3x squared is 15x squared. And 5 times 2 is 10. So up to there we got 6x cubed. Add 15x squared, add 4x, add 10. Okay, now let's deal with the other bit. So we got all of that minus 6x times x squared minus 3. So we need to be really careful here, so we got minus, let's put brackets, so 6x times x squared is 6x cubed, and then 6x times minus 3 is minus 18x. Okay, so we're going to get 6x cubed, add 15x squared, add 4x, add 10. Now we got minus 6x cubed, and then minus 18x. So that's add 18x. So what's going to happen here then? 6x cubed cancel out. So we got 15x squared. And then we got 4x add 18x. So that's 22x. And then we got plus 10. Cool. Number 19, we got circle theorems, so I've got plenty of stuff on these, including a PDF with all the circle theorems on that you can print out. So my playlist and PDF will be down below. So A, B and C are points on a circle, CD is a tangent to the circle, we got this angle x here, which they want us to write down the value of, given a reason for our answer. So the theorem that we're using here is called the alternate segment theorem. That says when a tangent meets a circle, this angle here is equal to this angle over here. Now it also means that if the tangent continued, this angle here would be equal to this angle up here. So x is 65 degrees. The reason is the alternate segment theorem, which no one can ever remember. Cool. Okay, question 20. W is a positive number. X is 10% more than W. Y is 10% less than X. Which statement is true? So, we got these four to choose from. Let's pick a nice number and see what happens. So W is a positive number. We're going to be finding 10% of it, so let's make W as nice as possible. Let's say W is 100. X is 10% more than W. So 10% of 100 is 10. So X is 110. Y is 10% less than X. So 10% of 110 is 11. 11 less than 110 is 99. So let's see what these statements are saying. Sure, is X greater than W? Yes. And W is less than Y? No, that's not true. So it's not that one. W is less than X and W is equal to Y. Nope. X is greater than Y and W is greater than Y. Okay, let's have a look. So X is indeed greater than Y and so is W. So that is our guy. Okay, question 21, bit of a strange one. So n is a number. As a product of prime factors in index form, n is 2 times 3 to the power of 4 times y cubed. We want to work out 3n squared as a product of prime factors in index form. Give your answer in terms of y. Okay, so with BIDMAS, indices happen before multiplication. So we're not going to worry about the 3 and the square at the same time. We're going to do the square first of all. So n squared would be 2 times 3 to the power of 4 times y cubed, all to the power of 2. Now, we have one long chain of multiplication inside of the bracket, so technically it's a single term inside of the bracket, just with different parts. When powers are separated by brackets, they multiply together. So the power of 2 is going to affect the 2, the 3, and the y. So we're going to get n squared is 2 squared times 3 to the 8 times y to the 6. Now 3n squared is 3 times that. So 3 times 2 squared times 3 to the 8 times y to the 6. Now we can bring the 3's together to give us 2 squared times 3 to the 9 times y to the 6. Cool. Okay, 22, we got a non-right angled triangle and we want to find a length. So we know 2 lengths and an angle. So this is a job for, sadly, the cosine rule. Now, if you're rusty, check out my formula video and PDF down below. So, with the cosine rule, we're going to call this side that we want A and the angle that we know capital A. Now the cosine rule tells us A squared is B squared. Label those, let's call this B and this C. doesn't matter at all which is which. Add c squared minus 2bc cos of a. So, using our numbers, we get a squared is 6 squared, which is 36, add 9 squared, which is 81, minus 2 times 6 times 9 cos of 120. So we get a squared is 117 minus 2 times 6 times 9, 12 times 9 is 108, minus 108 cos of 120. So that's going to give us a squared is, bear with me, so that's going to give us 171. Now that's a squared, so a is the square root of 171, which would probably be fine leaving it in third form, because it's exactly right. But to a few decimal places we can get 13.08. And I guess that's centimeters. Cool. Question 23, we have inequalities and graph regions. So I'll put my stuff down below. So, Joe draws this graph to identify the region R, represented by y is less than or equal to x add 2, y is greater than 3 minus x, and x is less than 3. So we've got his attempt here. We are asked to make 2 criticisms of the graph. Okay, so first one I've spotted is that for strict inequalities, you use dashed lines. So the line x equals 3 should be dashed. Okay, now I think his region is in the wrong place as well. So we want x to be less than 3, so that's everywhere to the left of the vertical line. We want y to be greater than 3 minus x. So 3 minus x is this line here. So if we want y to be greater than 3 minus x, we are above the line, not below the line. So r is above y equals 3 minus x, not below as shown. Cool. Question 24, we got a pretty horrible ratio question. So 8b is 9 to 4 and 10b is 7c. We want to work out a to c in its simplest form. So I think the way I'm going to do this is by turning the equation into a ratio and then combining the two ratios. So I got a video on this if you want more examples. One of my most popular. So that will be down below. So 10b is equal to 7c. Okay, so let's think about this. What's the first number that 10 and 7 both go into? It would be 70. So we could say then that B would be 7 and C would be 10. So then we're saying 10 times 7 is 7 times 10. Completely true. So from that then we can say that B to C is in the ratio 7 to 10. Now we also know A to B is in the ratio 9 to 4. Now, to combine ratios, we need the letter that pops up in both ratios, or that part of each ratio, to be the same number. So, what's the first number that 4 and 7 go into? It's 28. So we're now going to change each ratio so that the B part is 28. So it's 10, 4 and 28 we times by 7. So we get 8B is 63 to 28. And then to turn 7 into 28 we times by 4. So we get 28 to 40. So now we can say A to B to C is 63 to 28 to 40. We want A to C, so we just cut out the middleman. We just say A to C is 63 to 40. Cool. Okay, 25. So, liquid is leaking out of a container. The graph shows the depth of the liquid for 60 seconds. So we got depth at the side and time along the bottom. Question 1 says to use the graph to work out an estimate for the rate of decrease of depth at 10 seconds. So when you've got a graph and it's curved and you're talking about a rate, we want to know the gradient of the curve at 10 seconds. Gradient is a rate of change. So the way we do this is we draw a tangent to the curve at 10 seconds. So 10 seconds is here. So using your ruler, we want to draw a straight line that only touches the curve at this one point. So that's how we go. Okay, so a bit tricky on the tablet. Okay, so that's pretty much doing the job. So what we then need to do is work out the gradient of this line. The gradient of a tangent to a curve gives you the gradient of the curve at that point. So, gradient is difference in y over difference in x. So we need to find two nice sets of coordinates. So at 10 seconds, the coordinates are 10, 15, and then let's use this point here, which would be, so this point would be 0, and then about 21. So, we're going to get, if we do dy over dx, let's do 15 minus 21. Over difference in x, 10 minus 0. So that is going to be minus 6 over 10. Now that gives us minus 0.6. Do they give us the units in the answer? They do. It's meters per second. Cool. So, what this means then is that the depth is decreasing at a rate of 0.6 meters per second at 10 seconds. Cool. Okay, 26, a very strange one here. So we're given the difference of two squares identity. A squared minus b squared is identical to a plus b times a minus b. We are told a and b are positive whole numbers with a greater than b. A squared minus b squared is a prime number. Y are a and b consecutive numbers. Okay, so prime numbers. So primes have two factors. One and themselves. So, when you factorize an algebraic expression, you are finding the factors of that number. Remember, algebra is just numbers, it's just letters or numbers in disguise. So, if a squared, if a squared minus b squared is prime, then either a plus b or a minus b has to be 1. So a plus b and a minus b are the factors of a squared minus b squared. Now we know that a and b are positive and a is bigger than b. So a plus b cannot be 1 as a is greater than b. So that means a minus b has to be 1. So a and B must be consecutive. Go. Okay, question 27, we got trigonometry inside of a 3D shape. So V, A, B, C, D is a square-based pyramid. The horizontal base, A, B, C, D, has side lengths of 10 and centre M. We're told that angle VMA is 90 degrees. So that means from the tip of the triangle down to the centre and across to A. And we are told angle VAM is 68. So that's the angle down from the tip to the corner A to the centre M. Now we're told the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times the area of the base times the perpendicular height. And for 6 marks, we want to work out the volume of the pyramid. Okay, so first up, we've got this right-angled triangle. So we got V down to M. We've got M over to A. And then we've got A to V. So let's pull out a sketch of that triangle. So what we need to find here is the height of the pyramid, which is the height of this triangle. So we got V up here, M down here, and A here. Now we know this angle here is 68 degrees. Now we need the height of the triangle because that's part of the volume formula for a pyramid. Now we know an angle, it's a right angle triangle, so it's SOHCAHTOA. We need one of the other 2 lengths. Now luckily we can get AM. So we know that the base is a square with side lengths of 10. So we also know that M is the midpoint, or it's the centre of that square. So if that's M, let's call that A, actually. Let's keep our colour coordination. So that's A to M. So using this, we can play Pythagoras. So this is a right angle triangle with a height of 5 and a length of 5. So using Pythagoras, we can say that AM squared is equal to 5 squared add 5 squared. AM squared is 50, so AM is root 50 centimetres. So we could turn that into a decimal, but we don't need to. So now that we know that, we can play SOHCAHTOA to work out the height of the triangle. So the height is the opposite, the root 50 is the adjacent. So, using SOHCAHTOA, it's TOA. So tan 68 is equal to the opposite over root 50. So, the opposite is root 50 tan of 68. So, let's see what that is. Okay, so that's going to give us 17.5 centimetres. Okay, so now we know then the height of the pyramid is 17.5 centimetres. The area of the base is 10 by 10, so that's 100 centimetres squared. So the volume then is 1/3 times 17.5 times 100, which gives us 583.3 centimetres cubed. Cool. Okay, 28. Another strange one for 5 marks. So, y is equal to p times q to the power x minus 1, where p and q are numbers. Y is 10 when x is 1, y is 0.123125, sorry, when x is 6. Work out the value of y when x is 3. Okay, so what we need to do is work through the info that we're given and work out the values of p and q. So let's start with when y is 10, x is 1. That's going to give us then 10 is equal to p times q to the power of 1 minus 1, which is to the power 0. Now any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So this tells us that 10 is equal to p, or p is equal to 10. So now we can say y is 10 times q to the x minus 1. Now we use the next conditions. So y is 0.3125 when x is 6. So if we substitute those in, we get 0.3125 is equal to 10 q to the 6 minus 1, so to the power of 5. Okay, so now we want to solve that for q. So divide by 10, 0.03125 is equal to q to the power of 5. And if we take the 5th root, so q is the 5th root, 0.03125, we get q is equal to 0.5. So, now we can say y is equal to 10 times 0.5 to the x minus 1. Now we want to work out the value of y when x is 3. So, when x is 3, y is 10 times 0.5 to the power of 2. Now that is going to give us 10 times 0.25, which is 2.5. Cool. Okay, question 29, we have a quadratic inequality. So we got the graph of y equals f of x, where f of x is a quadratic function. We want to write down all the integer solutions of f of x is greater than or equal to 0. So that means we want all the x values that make the function 0 or greater. So, in terms of the graph, we are interested in the part on and above the x-axis. So all of the integer values are these guys here. So 2 just makes it in. So we've got -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Cool. Question 30, final question, we got functions again. So again, I've got a whole playlist on these guys, check the description down below. So, f of x is x over 3 and 4 for all values of x. G of x is 6x squared and 3 for all values of x. We want to work out fg of x, giving our answer in the form ax squared and b, where a and b are integers. Okay, so f g of x means f of g of x. So we substitute the g function into the f function. So wherever there is an x in f of x, it becomes 6x squared add 3. So this x becomes 6x squared add 3. So we get ft of x is 6x squared add 3 over 3 add 4. Now the fraction has a common factor of 3, so that can divide away to give us 2x squared add 1 add 4. So we get 2x squared add 5. And with that, the paper is done. Really hope you found this useful, guys. Remember you can get every AQA past paper in one playlist down below. Good luck in your exams. Take care. Take it easy.